Jake in Vegas. Good to have you, Jake. How are you?
This is Jason from Vegas. Jason. And I
Oh,
want to give a shout out.
Jason. My bad,
That's not a good call. No.
You don't like that call.
I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
dude. Hey, Jake. I know you told me your name is Jason, but the call screen says Jake. So, frankly, that's why you got run. I will own this. It's probably, when I say to you there's only a few rules on the program, this is probably the worst rule on the program. And probably a rule that we should change. But I always say it's Alvin's rule. For the first time ever, Alvin is saying, I'm open to discussing it. Alvin, frankly, you should be open to discussing it. It's a bad rule. Now, you might argue that that's further evidence that Alvy's just going soft and he's lost his edge, that he's even willing to discuss it. But did you see what just happened there? I said, let's go to Vegas. Jake. Hey, Jake. And he corrected me and said, actually, it's Jason. And then Alvin ran him. And this dude's got to be like, bleep you. What did I do? And Alvin's theory has always been, or rule has always been, don't correct the host. And even I stick up for the listener and say, yeah, but we got that wrong. That's on us, not him. We called him by his wrong name. What was he supposed to do? Just take it and not correct us? That's on Chalk. Or that's on, maybe Chalk didn't hear him, but that's on us. And Alvin's like, no. Don't correct the host. I'm like, but we were wrong, Alvy. We're always demanding accountability from everybody else, and yet we have none when it comes to that. I think we kind of owe that guy and everybody like him an apology. What's he supposed to do? Know his name is Jason and call this show up and be like, hey, Rome, it's Jake. Jake in Vegas. When he knows deep down that his birth certificate reads Jason in Vegas. Alvy? Alvin's response has long been, nobody gives a damn what your name is. We just told you your name is Jake, so just be Jake. I don't know, dude. Kind of harsh. But pretty amusing. Let's not let the facts or the truth get in the way of a good show. Got that, Jake? Sorry about that, Jake. All right, so now this is really interesting. Bastard. Remember Jake in Vegas who just called? And then he corrected me and said, it's Jason, actually, and he got run. And that's what set this whole thing up. It sounded like this. Las Vegas. Jake in Vegas. Good to have you, Jake. How are you?
This is Jason from Vegas. Jason.
Oh, Jason. My bad, dude. All right, so if I'm Jake in Vegas, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. But you know what he did? Best thing ever. He called back and he apologized for not knowing the rule. So he's back on hold. And he didn't call back looking to give us the hands. He called back to apologize, saying, my bad. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to correct the host. Let's go to the phones.
Excuse me, my bad.
We go back to Vegas. Jake in Vegas. Hey, Jake, what's up?
How you doing, Papa? How you doing? Much respect for you.
You
Appreciate
too,
the class
dude.
that you showed. All I got to say is about how about them call girls? That's number one. And more than anything, how much thank you for Brian Dable showing us to pull us out of irrelevancy and bringing us back to relevancy. But I just want to say, if I could, I'd have went down to Philly and pimp slapped that coach. He acted like he won the world. He won the Super Bowl, and he only won was one playoff game, shaking his head, cursing. I know what I'm effing doing, man. I want to slap him so much. And then put in these they ain't even going to be on the team next year, and they lay in the wood at the end of the game. I was so mad and pissed off at those classless pigeon fans and all the pigeons that have to do with the Eagles. They're pigeons. They're not Eagles anymore. Enough respect, always.
My man, rack him. Dude, I got to tell you something.
Rack him.
Jason? Dude, he's Jason. Alvy, you best be glad he didn't pimp slap you the way he wants to Sirianni. Rack him. I love that phone call. Hey, Pigeon fans, how'd that taste? He did not like Sirianni's act at all. At all. My man, how about that guy calling back and saying much respect to you in the show. I didn't know the rule. I can't believe that guy of all guys was okay with it. Alvin, you're lucky he didn't pimp slap you, dude. And your rule. Jason, what up? My guy.